Part 1. Turkey has been a staple of American Thanksgiving for over 150 years, but its origins are shrouded in controversy and myth. The modern American turkey is believed to have descended from the wild turkey that Native Americans hunted. However, it was early European settlers who popularized the dish. In the 1600s, English colonists brought their own traditions of roasting fowl with them to America. They found that the native population had already domesticated and cultivated the wild turkey. The first recorded Thanksgiving in 1621 featured venison, not turkey. However, over time, the tradition of serving roasted turkey at the holiday evolved. By the mid-1800s, it had become a standard feature of American Thanksgiving celebrations. Despite its widespread popularity, the story behind the modern turkey remains largely forgotten. Part 2. Green Jell-O has been a staple at American Thanksgiving tables for over 100 years. This iconic dessert was invented by Pearl Waite, a food scientist from New Jersey in 1920. Initially, it was marketed as a way to use up green food coloring and unripe pears. The original recipe called for boiling the mixture until it thickened, then chilling it until set. Today, green Jell-O is still enjoyed at Thanksgiving, often paired with whipped cream or fruit. Interestingly, the first green Jell-O boxes were sold in glass jars with a wax seal. Many families have their own secret recipes and traditions surrounding this beloved dessert. Some even argue that green Jell-O is more than just a side dish, it's a symbol of nostalgia and family heritage. Regardless of how you serve it, green Jell-O remains an essential part of American Thanksgiving history. In short, give it a try this year and experience the magic for yourself. Part 3. Chicago is known for its deep dish pizza, but have you ever wondered how this iconic dish came to be? The story of deep dish pizza starts in the 1940s when a Chicago chef named Pizzeria Uno's founder Ike Sewell created a thick-crusted, cheesy pie. The secret ingredient that makes Chicago-style pizza so unique is its thick crust made from a mixture of flour, water, and cornmeal. This crust is formed into a deep pan and topped with cheese, meats, and vegetables before being baked to perfection. Another key factor in the success of Chicago-style pizza is the cooking time. The slow-cooked crust gives it a crispy bottom and a gooey center. The combination of these factors has made deep dish pizza a staple of American cuisine. To make an authentic Chicago-style deep dish pizza, start by making the crust from scratch using a mixture of flour, water, and cornmeal. Then, top it with cheese, meats, and vegetables before baking in a slow oven. The result is a deliciously cheesy, savory pie that's sure to become a favorite. In this video, we'll explore the history and stories behind America's favorite dish, Chicago-style deep dish pizza. Part 4. In Arizona, tacos are more than just a meal. They're a staple of the state's culinary identity. Traditional Mexican cuisine has been an integral part of the state's history and culture for centuries. One popular chain that stands out from the rest is Not What It Seems. This beloved taco joint serves up authentic Mexican food that will transport your taste buds to the heart of Mexico. From the flavors to the ingredients, every detail is carefully crafted to bring you a true taste of Mexico. So why are they secretly serving up authentic Mexican food? The answer lies in their commitment to using only the freshest ingredients and traditional cooking methods. This dedication to quality has earned them a loyal following among locals and visitors alike. Whether you're a taco aficionado or just looking for a new culinary adventure, this chain is sure to delight. With its rich flavors and cultural context, you'll feel like you're dining in the streets of Mexico City. So next time you're in Arizona, be sure to stop by and experience it for yourself. Part 5. KFC is one of the most recognizable brands worldwide, and its secret recipe has been a topic of interest for decades. The story begins in the 1940s when Colonel Harlan Sanders founded Kentucky Fried Chicken. He experimented with various ingredients to create a unique blend that would set his chicken apart from others. The original recipe included salt, pepper, and herbs like thyme and basil. However, it was a special seasoning made from a combination of 11 herbs and spices that gave KFC its signature taste. The secret ingredient is believed to be a mixture of paprika, garlic salt, onion salt, and celery salt. The exact proportions of these ingredients remain a trade secret to this day. Food historians believe the recipe may have been influenced by Sanders' southern roots and his love for traditional cooking methods. The combination of herbs and spices in KFC's secret recipe has become an iconic part of American culinary history. Part 6. Carrots are often overlooked as a superfood, but they pack a punch when combined with other nutrient-dense foods. In this video, we'll explore the hidden power of carrots and 3 superfoods that can elevate their nutritional value. Carrots are an excellent source of vitamin A, which is essential for healthy vision, immune function, and skin health. When paired with kale, salmon, and quinoa, carrots become a powerhouse of nutrition. Kale adds a boost of vitamin C and K, while salmon provides omega-3 fatty acids and protein. Quinoa offers complex carbohydrates, fiber, and plant-based protein. Together, these 4 foods create a balanced and satisfying meal. This combination is not only delicious but also packed with nutrients. By incorporating carrots into your meals with superfoods, you can take your nutrition to the next level. Part 7. Macaroni and cheese is one of America's most beloved comfort foods, but its history goes far beyond a simple pasta dish. The origins of macaroni and cheese date back to the 18th century when European colonizers brought their own versions of the recipe to America. One story behind the dish is that it was created by Thomas Jefferson himself, who brought back a macaroni machine from Italy during his time as ambassador to France. However, this claim has been disputed by some historians. Regardless of its true origins, macaroni and cheese quickly became a staple in American cuisine. It was often served at family gatherings and special occasions, and its creamy, cheesy goodness made it a favorite among both children and adults. Over time, the recipe for macaroni and cheese evolved to include various ingredients such as bacon, ham, and vegetables. Today, macaroni and cheese remains a beloved comfort food in America, with countless variations and interpretations of the original recipe. From classic boxed mixes to gourmet recipes featuring artisanal cheeses and truffles, there's no denying the enduring appeal of this iconic dish. Despite its rich history, macaroni and cheese continues to be a popular choice for families and foodies alike. The next time you indulge in a creamy plate of macaroni and cheese, remember the fascinating story behind this beloved American classic. Part 8. Imagine a fresh, juicy Greek salad without feta cheese. It sounds like a travesty, but hear us out. For many people, the idea of a traditional Greek salad is synonymous with crumbled feta and tangy olives. However, feta can be high in sodium, which may not be ideal for those on a low-sodium diet. Instead, try using a lower sodium alternative or omitting it altogether. Another common misconception is that you need to use romaine lettuce for a traditional Greek salad. In reality, many Greeks use mixed greens or even just a simple bed of greens. The key is to keep the ingredients fresh and flavorful. To do this, choose seasonal produce and add some acidity with a squeeze of lemon juice. By making these simple tweaks, you can create a delicious and healthier Greek salad that's sure to please. Part 9. Sourdough has been a staple in many cultures for thousands of years, but its origins are shrouded in mystery. The earliest evidence of sourdough bread dates back to ancient Egypt around 1500 BCE. During this time, Egyptian bakers would create a natural starter culture using wild yeast and bacteria found in the air, water, and flour. This process allowed them to produce bread without commercial yeast, making it accessible to everyone. The use of sourdough spread throughout the Mediterranean region, with the ancient Greeks and Romans adopting similar techniques. As civilizations rose and fell, the art of sourdough bread making continued to evolve. In modern times, bakers have rediscovered the joy of working with sourdough starters, creating a wide variety of delicious breads and pastries. With its rich history and cultural significance, sourdough remains an essential part of our culinary heritage. Whether you're a seasoned baker or a curious foodie, uncovering the truth about sourdough is sure to delight. Part 10. In the United States, Thanksgiving is often associated with a traditional meal featuring roasted turkey. However, this dish has a relatively recent history in American cuisine. The concept of serving turkey at Thanksgiving was popularized by Sarah Josepha Hale, a prominent food writer and editor. She campaigned for years to make Thanksgiving a national holiday, and her efforts culminated in President Abraham Lincoln declaring the fourth Thursday of November as a day of Thanksgiving. Prior to this, other dishes like goose and venison were more commonly served at harvest festivals. The idea of serving turkey was likely influenced by European harvest traditions. In fact, many early American settlers brought their own cooking traditions with them when they arrived in the New World. These influences eventually merged to create a unique Thanksgiving dish. Despite its widespread popularity today, turkey wasn't always the centerpiece of the holiday meal.